So, the internet is pretty hecking interesting, huh? Having the ability to send memes to people from all around the world who you otherwise never would have known existed is fascinating. I think one of my favourite things about it is the whole username and avatar thing. It's totally different to being forced to meet someone at school and being like, "Hi, I'm generic name my parents gave me, I'm 4 foot tall and have a lot of pimples." On the internet you can be like, "Hi, my name's Vilgax the Destroyer and I'm a Pomeranian." It's great, it's a lot of fun and you can get really creative. And I feel like it eliminates some of the pressure that comes with speaking face to face to not look like a big old dumb face. This will probably come as absolutely no surprise to you, but I've always had trouble finding friends in real life. Well, actually at first it wasn't too bad. I was like your typical geeky kid, the kind who likes to play video games and dislikes direct sunlight. And there were a lot of other kids like that in my primary school. I mean, there was like 6 of us, but it was such a small class that we outnumbered the normies and meant that I was actually popular. But everything changed when the high school attacked and those friends stopped wanting to hang out with me. Since then I had a really hard time fitting in with anyone else. My amazing pickup line, "Do you like Pokemon?" stopped magically working. I lost my confidence and became really shy. And unfortunately, people see quietness as a lack of interest, so that was the perfect recipe for not having any friends. So as you can imagine, the internet was pretty frickin' amazing for me. At my school, Pokemon wasn't cool anymore. Yet online, I could type Pokemon into Google and find forums where people from all over the world gathered just to talk about Pokemon. And that's how I made my first internet friend. This was when I was like 10 years old, so I don't really remember much, but this guy happened to make his account on the same day as me, and I just spent the whole day talking to him. It was so much fun. Then he stopped using the forum and I got really sad. But yeah, I continued using that forum every day for years, and met so many people. During this time I started my first YouTube channel and started connecting with other creators, which was incredibly fun. Drawing dumb art based on inside jokes and putting each other's characters into our videos was beautiful. Unfortunately, all of those friendships did eventually die out, which is kind of expected with the whole growing up and having responsibilities thing. That's the thing when you're connected over the internet. You can't just go over to someone's house and be like, "Yo bro, I sent you my sock collection, why you leave me on red?" They could just go offline forever one day and you never find out why, which is kind of a weird thing to experience. It could be something super serious, or they just don't have time to chat online anymore. You never know. When I was in my early teens, I hit kind of a dry spot in terms of internet friends. I had kind of lost motivation to make YouTube videos and wasn't really meeting any more other creators. So I decided to look for someone to play Minecraft with me. I did that using one of those chat sites that hook you up with a random person also using the site, and you could add a series of interests and narrow it down to people with the same hobbies as you. Now, let me just be super clear about this. Please, absolutely do not use these sites to find friends. It very rarely worked out for me, and this was back in 2013. Eventually I stopped being able to find anyone. More and more bots and malicious people are using these sites, so it's practically impossible to find actual genuine, friendly people on them anymore. It's a shame, but these days there are way more safe ways of finding people to play games with, so please avoid these sites like the plague. Anyway, I just happened to meet Andrew on there, who's still my best friend to this day, which is kind of insane. I'm still not convinced he's not a robot. Then he introduced me to his American friend, which began many months of staying up until ridiculous hours in the night getting upset over League of Legends. I then started trying to take digital art more seriously and make some artist friends. But I don't know why, but I started finding it hard to make friends again. I guess this is the point where I started overthinking this whole making friends thing, and I was like, oh, this really cool artist followed me back, but they probably don't want to talk to me. I don't want to bother them. I'll just wait for them to message me first, and if they don't, that means they don't want to talk to me. Yeah, I didn't make that many artist friends. A lot of artists are hella introverted. It just kinda comes with the fact that it's a hobby that you usually do alone. So when both people have this "I'll let them initiate" attitude, you know, nothing happens. I know that's easier said than done, but sometimes you just gotta do the thing and throw the first, "Hey, I like your work" message. The worst that can happen is that they're too busy to respond, and in that case it's like, okay, just find someone else to chat to. Then in 2017 I started Chipflake. Here's a tip for you aspiring YouTubers. Hecking connect with other small YouTubers. It's really important for getting your first couple viewers and having people who do what you do to give you critiques and help keep each other motivated. They can be a bit hard to find though. Personally, I used Reddit and also looked in my comments for people who had a cartoony avatar or animations in their username. I think the best way though is to join Discord servers from other YouTubers. They'll usually have a promote channel where people will share their own videos. That's a really easy way to find fellow unknown creators. And I'm still friends with a lot of people that I met when I was just starting out with this channel. Although, I have to be honest, we don't really talk that much. I don't know, I still feel awkward initiating conversation and the whole "they didn't message me first, which means they don't want to talk to me" mindset. How could I be worse at making friends now than when I was 12 years old? Oh my god. But yeah, I have a lot of really awesome memories of friends I met online. And luckily I had a mum who trusted me to be responsible online and was actually interested in the friends I met. So yeah, thanks mum. I do understand the perspective of parents who are more controlling about their kids' internet usage, though. I mean, there are bad people online, which is why you gotta be really safe about what you share with people. You want to tell people as little personal information as possible. Never give them your full name, for example. I didn't even tell people my first name, and the most I would tell them about my location was the area. Also, don't send them pictures of yourself. Even if you really trust the person. It's not even really about the person themselves being shady, but like, anyone could log into their computer and get all that information about you. Sorry for the random internet safety lesson, but I just don't want to hype up the whole friends thing and get someone talking to some creepy old guy pretending to be a meme animator. So stay safe and stay skeptical. But now perhaps you're thinking, well Chip, you've met so many people over all these years, but did you ever meet any in real life? And the answer is, spoiler, yes! And if you would like to know about it, let me know with a like, and I'll make a part 2 all about meeting strangers on the internet in person. And if you're new here, if you do a big ol' subscribe, you'll get notified when it comes out so you won't miss it. And of course, if you're a time traveler and watching this in the future, you can probably watch it already, and I'll put the link right here. Oh, and if you have any cool stories about your own internet friends, put them in the comments. I'd love to hear them. Thank you for watching and have a great friendship.